Today we will be looking at a scalping strategy. Before we do, if you have not watched the first videos on the channel and the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. You can find a link down below to sign up for TradingView. If you use that link, you'll save a little bit of money on your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. If you are interested in a full list of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested along with their win rates, you can sign up for our Patreon. And you will receive a full list of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested. You can find a link to our Patreon down below in the description. We also have a Patreon-only exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators, a list of winning strategies, post-trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be looking at a scalping strategy. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 100 different strategies, with 28 of them being winners. The best one so far was able to achieve an 84% win rate. That is the Academy of Forex indicator with the Z-score probability. I will put a thumbnail of that video up on screen right now, and I will also link to it at the end of this video with that same thumbnail, so that way you can just click on that link, go straight to the video, and watch that on the best strategy that we've tested so far. We've also tested a total of 946 indicators, with 392 of them being winners. The best one so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. We've also retested in the advanced testing 110 of the winning indicators. 39 of them have been able to maintain the winning status, the best two, a 76% win rate. And keep in mind that we test most of these indicators and strategies on the Forex and crypto market, but they can be applied to just about any market and time frame universally. Okay, so today we are looking at a 15-minute scalping strategy. And so the source video claims that this is a master scalping strategy. And the strategy itself consists of 3 different indicators. And so the first indicator that we are going to use is going to be the dynamic levels. Let's see, dynamic levels breakout right here. And so you'll add that one to screen. Go ahead and just turn those off, so that way we can go by one here. The styles, you'll want to change the styles like we have here on screen. Turn off this plot, turn off that plot, and I believe these are already green and red. I can't remember off the top of my head. Turn the period to 14, and that'll give us the dynamic levels breakout setup. And you can see that the dynamic levels breakout basically gives us these buy and sell tags now, and that's going to be kind of what we're looking for in this strategy. The next indicator you're going to put on screen is going to be the super trend zones indicator. And so just go here, type in super trend zones, super trend zone, I guess it is. Super trend zone right here. You're going to add that one to the screen, and then you're going to go in and make these modifications to the inputs here, slight modifications. And then you're going to change any of the styles like we have set up here. So basically we turned all these colors. Up is always going to be green, and down is going to be red, and so on. I did go in, and I believe it is on these two, the up direction 2 and down direction 2. And I did turn up the line weight of those just to make these lines stand out just a tad bit more. And you can turn up the opacity of those as well if you are interested. They're at 50% anyways. And so that gives us the setup like this here, the super trend setup, super trend on multiple different kind of levels. And so you have a lower time frame and a higher time frame, a super trend kind of confirming the trend direction. Lastly, you're going to add the bull power, bear power histogram. And so you just go here, type in bull power and bear power, histogram. It's going to be this one right here. You'll add that one to screen. You'll go in and change the input to 45. I believe it was on something else if I'm not mistaken. And then you're going to turn this from a histogram to an area. It's kind of up to you whether or not you leave it on that or the histogram. So the setup that we're looking for is we are looking for a green tag from the dynamic levels breakout indicator. When we get that green tag, we're going to want the super trend, lower time frame, and higher time frame to also confirm that they are green. And so you can see this cloud right here is green, and this line right here is green. And then lastly, the bull power, bear power histogram also needs to be green. So once you get all those lined up, green all the way down the board, that's going to be your signal to go long. We're going to enter long. If you get a tag right as this transition is taking place from one color to another, you'll go one bar ahead. If it is like this right here, then you would enter on that bar there. Let's see, let me get that again. So you enter on the close of that bar right there. So once you do that, you're going to set your stop just right below the lower time frame super trend. And you're going to target a 1 to 1.5 risk reward like that there. And you can see that we make this really nice spike to the upside here, which would have gotten us to our take profit. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and go over a short trade now. All right, for a short trade setup, it is just the opposite. Everything needs to be red. So we're looking for the red tag first and foremost from the dynamic levels. Then looking for the super trend zones to also both be in the red position. And then the bull power, bear power to also be red. And you can see here that it looks a little questionable whether it's red or green, just the way these are switching back and forth. But if you look at the coordinates right here above my cursor, you can see that as we pan or move over the different parts of the histogram, that as it's switching colors, it's showing that color change in the numbered coordinates. So you can see right here that we do have the tag there, the red tag. Both the super trends are in the red position. And then looking at the coordinates on our histogram, you can see that it is in the red position. So we would then enter into a short on the close of that big candle right there, technically the open of this candle, this little red one. Then we are going to set that stop there at the lower time frame super trend. And again, we're going to target the 1 to 1.5 risk reward like so. And you can see that we get a nice move to the downside, which would have gotten us to our take profit. So what I'm going to do now is just go ahead and fast forward through the testing, and then we'll pick it up on the other side to take a look at what it was able to achieve in that testing. Alright, so that puts us at the end of the testing right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, if you are looking for a profitable trading strategy, I highly suggest you check out the best strategy that we have tested on the channel here. It was able to achieve an 84% win rate. I'll put a screenshot up of the thumbnail to that video right now. I'll link to it up in the corner, and I'll also link to it at the end of this video with that same thumbnail. Like I said, it is a highly profitable trading strategy. Was able to achieve an 84% win rate. It uses one of our custom indicators that we've developed here on the channel, as well as a trading view indicator, and all around it is a wonderful trading strategy. I highly recommend you check that out. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel. I highly recommend it. Alright, so let's go ahead and go over the numbers on this strategy. So we did the 50 trade test like normal. Out of those 50 trades, we got 24 winning trades, we got 26 losing trades. So it's going to put us right at a 48% win rate. And so with the 1 to 1.5 risk reward, on the winning side, let's say you were gaining $150 per trade, that would put you at $3,600. And on the losing side, you were risking $100 per trade. It's going to put you at $2,600. And so after it's all said and done, you're looking at about a $1,000 gain on the 50 trades that you would have taken. And so all in all, I don't think it's too bad of a strategy. I think the 1 to 1.5 risk reward really saves you in the end and allows you to take a little bit of the 50 to 50 type setup on these and still be profitable. Now, of course, it's a 15-minute time frame, and so often you don't get a whole lot of pips out of it, and you still have to deal with the spreads. And so it's yet to be seen exactly what the spreads and stuff would add to it or take away from. But I do think it is a valid strategy, definitely something to play around with, and it's super simple. Basically, just have green, green, green all the way up, or red, red, red all the way down, and enter into the trade, set it, and let it go. So, like I said, not too bad. This one's going to go on the winning list, and we will move on to the next video from here.